Hello, my name is Ikrar Agung Dewantoro. This video was made to complete the third semester major assignment of English at Dian Nusantara University. I will discuss two topics, simple present tense and indirect question. The following is the discussion that I submit. The simple present tense. I will present the simple present tense, its form and its use. The present simple tense is used to talk about an action which is happening now or something which happens on a regular basis. We use the present simple tense to talk about daily routines and activities, habits, and general truths. Before we continue, please try to see how the verbs are formed and used. James is a taxi driver. He drives a taxi, but on Sundays, he doesn't drive his taxi. He stays at home. The verb be, drive, stay are in the simple present. The form of the simple present. The affirmative form of the simple present is I, you, we, they, then play. He, she, it, use, plays. Remember the verbs in the third person singular. He, she, and it always take an S. For example, he plays, she sings, it walks. The examples: Nancy and James speak good German. Nancy works in a restaurant downtown. The children play in the garden every weekend. The interrogative form of the simple present. The form is do following with I, you, we, they, and following with play. Does following he, she, it, and following with play with a question mark. Examples: do you speak good German? Does Nancy work in a restaurant downtown? The negative form of the simple present. The form are I, you, we, they, following with do not or don't, then play. Or he, she, it, following with does not or doesn't, and play. Examples: no, I don't speak German. No, she doesn't work in a restaurant downtown. The use of the simple present. The simple present is used to give your opinion, just like I like ice cream. I don't like spicy food. Number 2, to talk about schedules. Example: the library opens at 8. It doesn't open at 7. Number 3, to talk about daily habit or routine action. The example: Sarah eats cheese for breakfast every day. She doesn't eat cereal. Number 4, to give fact. The example is the earth circles the sun. The moon doesn't circle the sun. There are, however, some special cases. Here are the spelling rules. Silent E. The example is close. It will be closest. Or not will be nots. Vowel plus Y. The example are play, then become plays. Say, become says. Consonant plus Y. The example: study will be studies. Marry will be marries. Verbs ending in O. The example: go will be goes. Do will be does. And verbs ending in S, Z, sh, ch, she. The example: Miss will be misses, bus will be buses, hatch will be hatches, finish will be finishes, and teach will be teaches. The examples: She drives to work every morning. He says he plays football on the weekends. The exception: The verb to have changed its form as follows: I have 2 sisters and 2 brothers, but she has 1 sister and 2 brothers. I have equal with he or she or it has. The spelling of the third person singular form of the simple present. All the verbs take an S in the simple present when conjugate in the third person singular. He, she, it form. Example: I visit my parents every summer holiday, but my wife visits her parents every weekend. My brother meets his girlfriend every day. So the rule is he or she or it plus verb plus S. Things to remember about the simple present. 1. In the interrogative forms, we use do or does. The example: Do you like the house? Does she go to school? Number 2. Verbs never take an S in the negative and interrogative forms. The examples: Does he speak German? Do they play soccer? She doesn't like ice cream. Number 3. Don't is the short form of do not. You can say either I do not speak Italian or I don't speak Italian. Number 4. Doesn't is the short form of does not. You can say either he does not listen to jazz music or he doesn't listen to jazz music. Now, this is my second topics. I will discuss about indirect question. An indirect question is a question embedded inside a statement, just like a declarative sentence, or another question just like an interrogative sentence. Let's start with a direct question. Do you like cheese? Here it is as an indirect question in a statement. She asks whether I like cheese. The word whether could be replaced with if in this example. Use if to introduce a condition. In all other circumstances, use whether. This ruling will see you right, but there are other options. A condition is something that must be satisfied before something else occurs. For example, condition said it. If it rains, bring in the tables. Which means if it rains is a condition. This is called a conditional sentence. At a point if I get the right answer. This is mean if I get the right answer is a condition. This is another example of a conditional sentence. Easy examples of indirect question. An indirect question can be embedded in a statement, another question, or an order. The example: I wonder whether Anne is happy. This is mean the direct question is Anne happy? This is a direct question within a statement. In other words, within a declarative sentence. Do you know if anyone was listening? The embedded direct question is was anyone listening? This is a direct question within a question, just like within an interrogative sentence. Please find out what the time what time the train is due. The embedded direct question is, what time is the train due? This is a direct question within an order, just like within an imperative sentence. Real life examples of indirect question. 1. I wonder whether other dogs think poodles are members of a wet religious cult. This word by comedian Rita Ratner. Does anyone know if Lamborghini makes wheelchair vehicles? Statement by American footballer Steve Gleason, who is battling Lou Gehrig disease. And number 3, in order to know what he is, a man must first know what the sum of this mysterious humanity is. A humanity made up of people who, like himself, do not understand what they are. Word by Russian author Leo Tolstoy. Let's talk more about indirect question. When the direct question is a yes-no question, the indirect question will start with if or whether. The examples is, I'm asking if you are cold. I'm asking whether you are cold. The embedded direct question is, are you cold? This is a yes-no question. Indirect questions are worded like statements, not questions. When the direct question starts with a question word like how, what, when, where, which, who, was, or why, called interrogative pronouns or interrogative adjectives, the indirect question will start with the question word, but the word order is like a statement, not like a question. The examples. I'm asking what the time is. The embedded direct question is, what time is it? Notice that in the indirect question has the word order, the time is. Just like subject plus verb, not is the time. Verb plus subject. In other words, an indirect question has the same word order as a statement, not a question. Indirect questions are noun clauses. Indirect questions are classified as noun clauses. A noun clause is a multi-word noun that features a subject and a verb. Key point: an indirect question does not warrant a question mark, only a direct question does. Bear in mind that if and whether are not always interchangeable. If has a condition, whether doesn't. The word order of indirect question is the same word order as a statement. The form is subject verb, not a question, which is verb subject. That is the discussion from me. Thank you.